In a world that glorifies excess and constant hustle, we often find ourselves chasing more possessions, more achievements, more connections, more stimulation. Society has taught us to equate more with success. The bigger the house, the fancier the car, the longer the resume, the better the life must be. But what if that narrative is wrong? What if the secret to a more fulfilling, peaceful, and purposeful life isn't in adding more, but in choosing less? Less is more is a simple phrase, yet it carries a profound truth. Simplicity doesn't mean lack, it means clarity. It means intention. It means cutting through the noise to focus on what really matters. Simplicity is not about having nothing, it's about having just enough of what truly counts. In fact, simplicity can be incredibly powerful when it is practiced with awareness and purpose. It's not a step back from life, but a deeper step into it. Look around at the world today. We are more connected than ever before, yet loneliness is at an all-time high. We have access to endless entertainment, yet boredom and anxiety plague our minds. We can buy anything at any time, yet we are drowning in clutter, physically, mentally, emotionally. We scroll endlessly, buy impulsively, and multitask constantly, but still feel empty at the end of the day. Because more is not the answer. Because abundance without meaning is just noise. Simplicity invites us to pause and reflect. It asks us to examine the things we own, the thoughts we believe, and the habits we live by. It challenges us to question whether we are living life on our own terms or just reacting to the demands of a chaotic world. When we embrace simplicity, we regain control. We move from reacting to choosing, from clutter to clarity, from distraction to purpose. Think of the most profound experiences in your life, moments of deep joy, connection, or peace. Were they complex? Or were they often rooted in something beautifully simple? A quiet walk with a loved one, a handwritten letter, watching the sunrise, listening to music with your eyes closed. These moments remind us that meaning is rarely found in extravagance. It is found in presence, in stillness, in simplicity. In the world of creativity and design, less is more is not just a philosophy, it's a principle. Great artists, designers, and writers know that simplicity communicates powerfully. Steve Jobs famously said, "Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple." Whether it's a beautifully clean design or a powerful quote, what is simple often resonates more deeply than what is overloaded. Simplicity is also freedom. When we let go of excess possessions, excess commitments, excess expectations, we create space. Space to breathe. Space to focus. Space to be. We are no longer owned by the things we own. We are no longer bound by the endless chase. We are no longer defined by how much we have, but by how clearly we see what we truly value. Minimalism, a lifestyle rooted in the idea of less is more, has gained popularity not because it's trendy, but because it addresses a deeper longing in people's lives, a longing for peace, focus, and authenticity. People are realizing that happiness doesn't come from a cluttered closet or a packed schedule. It comes from alignment. When your actions align with your values, when your surroundings reflect who you are, when your time goes to what matters most, that's when fulfillment begins. Simplicity also breeds focus. In a world of constant distraction, focus is a superpower. When you clear away the noise, you can direct your energy with precision. Athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, and leaders all understand this. Peak performance doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing less, but doing it better. Simplicity allows you to go deeper instead of wider. It helps you master your craft, improve your relationships, and grow your mindset without burning out. But perhaps the most important gift of simplicity is presence. When life is simple, you are not pulled in 100 directions. You're here now. You listen more deeply. You love more fully. You live more intentionally. You stop rushing toward the future or clinging to the past. You start appreciating the beauty of the present moment. Of course, simplicity doesn't mean life is always easy. It takes strength to let go. It takes clarity to say no. It takes courage to step away from the crowd and define success on your own terms. But every step toward simplicity is a step toward freedom. It's easy to think that we need to do everything, be everywhere, and say yes to everyone. But in trying to be everything to everyone, we lose ourselves. Simplicity teaches us that we are allowed to slow down. That productivity doesn't define our worth. That stillness is not laziness. That saying no is sometimes the most powerful yes. Living simply doesn't require a radical lifestyle change overnight. It starts with small shifts. Decluttering your space. Being more mindful of how you spend your time. Unsubscribing from what doesn't serve you. Saying no to things that drain you. Saying yes to things that nourish you. Choosing fewer but deeper relationships. Consuming less, creating more. Speaking less, listening more. You don't need more to be happy. You need less of what doesn't matter and more focus on what does. And that's the paradox of simplicity. When you let go of what you think you need, you discover what you truly have. You find space. You find time. You find meaning. You find yourself. So the next time you feel overwhelmed by life's chaos, remember, you don't need to do more. You need to do less, but with more intention. The power of simplicity lies not in what it subtracts, but in what it makes room for. Less truly is more clarity, more purpose, more peace, more life.